I feel I'm a total glitter bomb right now. I just ordered this holiday set from Stila from Sephora this year. It's like a 6-piece set. I used the shade Smoldering Satin for the first time. Oh my gosh, I just got glitter all over my face. I'm not sure if the camera's gonna be able to pick it up, but like I love the look and how everything's glittery, but like I got glitters everywhere on my face and I couldn't even pick it up. It's so annoying. Let me know if you know what's up with that, and probably I have to look up some tutorials and whatnot. Am I doing something wrong? Hi guys, today I have my update for my Panda palette. So this is for the month of September, and I have big changes, like huge changes. So first of all, something I did, I repressed two palettes kind of together. So this is my Lancome palette. This is a 7-shade little palette. And then last update, I have 4 shades left, and right now I only have 1 in here because I repressed the other 3 shades into my Wet n Wild palette. I just figured, you know, I have a few like empty spots in this palette and I have a few shades in here, so why not just put them together so that way it's easier for me to use them. So I did that. I will give you a picture how it looked before and after, and I did the repressing right after I filmed my update, so really there wasn't much of a difference after I filmed my update to when I repress. And there's still like 1 shade left in this. I haven't touched it in the past month because I have a very similar shade in my Wet n Wild palette, so I figured I should just finish that one first and then come back to this. So there's 1 shade left in this little palette. Alright, then my Wet n Wild palette, you can see that I repressed 3 shades into this palette because I wanted to combine them that way, and I really enjoyed using it. It probably sounds silly, but to me it almost feels like I was using a new palette, even though they were still exactly the same products, but just a different layout and stuff. It definitely motivated me and inspired me a whole lot, and I was able to use them quite a bit. And my palette actually right now looks very, very different. So this is what it looks like now, here this way. Well, first of all, I didn't use up all the shades. I don't even know where to start. So let's see. Let's start from here because this is like the least change out of all the shades. This one is just a golden like mid-tone lit shade, and I was able to expand the pan just by a little bit. It's not like hugely different, but I can definitely tell the pan is larger now. And then this one, I actually repressed a shade from the Lancome palette into here. When I first repressed it, it was pretty much covering like 98% of the pan. It had a little speck of pan like up here. You know, it's just because I didn't have enough product to completely, you know, repress it and cover the entire pan. And then of course I hit pan again, and I was able to like, you know, expand the pan quite a bit. But it's actually a lot thinner now. You can probably see through, like on the side, you see all those little pans. But then that's not because I used it that much. Just this morning, I shattered it. I dropped it on the floor and this entire thing just crumbled off, and honestly, like when it came out on the floor, I was kind of like mentally thinking, should I save it, should I not? And then my daughter saw it too, and then she was like running towards my broken makeup and wanted to grab it and play with it, and then right away all I could think about is I need to clean it up before she makes a mess out of it. So I had to like just wipe everything straight into the trash, so I couldn't really save any of it. So that one is like half gone because of my use and half gone because of the shattering. And of course this one, it was a darker purple shade. I used it in my outer V, and I actually used it today. That's like my last use. After I did my eye makeup, I dropped it on the floor and I had to wipe it off. So unfortunately, I don't have a picture to show you where I was before I shattered it to where I was to give you a comparison how much pan I was able to expand. But I did use it quite a bit. The pan got a little bit larger, but then the entire thing shattered off. I had to like just clean it up. So that one is completely gone. Same story here. I had the mid-tone blending shade about like halfway to the pan, completely shattered. But then at the same time, I was able to press like a little really dark deep brown matte shade into like the top portion of the pan. That shade was from my Lancome palette and I use it in my eyebrows. It wasn't a whole lot left, so like I really just had a little bit and I was able to barely finish it off just a couple days ago. So I finished the top brown shade and I shattered the rest of the mid-tone blending shade, if that makes sense. And last, I have this kind of like a pinkish golden shade. It looks very pink in the pan, but on the eyes it just looks completely gold. It's like the weirdest thing. And that one I didn't have much left either and I repressed it. This is all from my use actually, so it didn't really shatter off very much and it pretty much stayed the same as before the shattering. So really unfortunate that I lost so much shadow out of this palette, mainly those two shades and a big chunk of this. But what you gonna do? Like, I was so upset when this happened this morning, but really like there's nothing else I could do, you know, before my daughter gets into it. I have to clean it up. I don't want to get like eyeshadow everywhere. I don't want her to eat it. So it just happened. And of course, because this pan is so like empty now, I'm gonna repress the one last shade from my Lancome palette into here so that I have all my shades together in one place. Let me show you some progress pictures of the palette regardless. So I think now actually things got a little bit easier for me because it shattered and I really don't have much product left. So I think next month I'm gonna try to finish up those two shades. They really don't have much product left in them, so I think I can definitely do that. And then after that I would just have two shades left, or I mean one blending shade from this palette and then this one mid-tone lit shade. And then after that, I think I'm gonna try to dig into some of my other palettes because I don't know what I'm gonna do for my Pen palette next year, and I feel I've been neglecting my entire collection for so long. And I just want to play with my eyeshadows a little more, you know? And also at the same time, part of my goal this year is to finish up 5 eyeshadows that are not from those palettes. I was only able to finish 1 so far, so hopefully I can use the rest of the year to really finish up 4 more eyeshadows somehow, right? I don't know, I'm still feeling kind of upset about this. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this regardless. It's huge difference, but not all from my usage, not all from my progress per se, but it changed a whole lot and it made things move faster, definitely, for sure. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.